Hi everyone. I want to make sure that you never miss a short putt again. That's why we are here today on the practice green, because I've got some drills that I would like you to try the next time you go out and play or the next time you go out and train. Let's get to it. The first thing that we are going to do is hit some short putts, maximum of 1 club length from the hole. And I want you to hit those putts with one hand. Now, I know that my dominant hand is my right hand, but if you don't know yet, you can start off this drill by using either hand. I'm going to start out by using my non-dominant hand and see if I can do this. Now, for your other hand, you can put it either behind your back, down to the side. I like to put my hand in my pocket. And I want to make these putts just using one hand. And what this does, that wasn't really good. What this does is it makes sure that your release is on point. Now, I told you this is not my dominant hand, so with the left, it's probably not going to be as effective as with my right hand, but I still seem to be getting those putts in. Oh yeah, they're all in. Good. Now with my favorite hand, my right hand, this is the hand that I use for putting. This one is dominant, so let's hope I don't miss a single one. Darn it. Now what this does, putting with one hand makes sure that your release with the putter is on point. It sounds a bit weird, but your putter also has a release, just like when you're striking a ball with a normal club. You have to make sure that that putter is released through the ball. My putting stroke has a little bit of an arc to it, so it's more obvious that I have a little bit of a release in my club. I need to make sure that on the arc, on the backswing, my club opens up a little bit, but I need to have it square when I'm impacting the ball. And then I release it, let it follow through naturally. I started doing this when I saw Tiger Woods practicing like this, and I think he does this every time he plays a tournament. He always starts with single hand putts. This way, you know you're not forcing it, you're not squeezing your hand through impact, you're releasing the club, and it makes sure that your release is on the right point. Too hard. See there, I didn't release it and it ended up above the hole. That one released. That's why I sent it straight to the hole. Okay, tapped it again. If you've done this a couple of times, you'll notice how easy it is to just tap them in with one hand. You just need to get used to allowing your dominant hand to just complete that motion. If you squeeze the club too tightly, it's not going to go in. You need to be able to release that club head. Soft hands, just let it do its work. Now if you come to a point that with one hand they all go in, that's where you can try to maintain that same feel. You know, my right hand is doing the action. I'm just going to add my left hand and it's just going to add some stability. And sometimes it makes it harder. See, my left hand was a bit too dominant here and it made sure that the club was open, so I didn't release it. So I want to get that same feeling back, that my right hand is actually doing the work, and now they're back on track. Releasing that club head. The other hand is just there for stability. Now if you've managed to get a feel for that release of that golf club with your dominant hand, make sure that it still stays in control even though the other hand is there for added stability, then it is time to level up and do a little bit of a different exercise. I have placed the golf balls around the hole. They're all about a club's length away from the hole because this is where you have to score. If you want to score better, you need to get better from close range. You don't want to miss these putts anymore. So we're going to practice hitting balls from about a club length away from the hole. So I've placed these balls around the hole, and the object of the game is to hold them all without missing one. So you're going to start with this one. Move on to the next. But if you miss one, you have to place the other ones back and start from scratch. So it's only a win if they're all in. Ooh, see, the pressure is mounting now because I'm at my last ball. If I miss this one, I have to do it all over again. And here's why we do this drill. It's really important that you manage the pressure that's on those short putts. If you can manage the level of pressure that you feel, your success rate is going to go up massively. With this drill, we try to simulate a little bit of the pressure that you might feel when you're out on the course and you have to make that short putt for your par or your bogey or maybe even your birdie. So if you do this a lot and you get used to having that pressure on your shoulders when you have to make that short putt, for sure your scores are going to go down because you're used to that pressure and it doesn't bother you as much. I am going to give you regular drills and tips to lower your scores, so subscribe down below. This is the coach signing off. I'll see you in the next video.